Back at it. Lunch with Baum. What's happening? How's your day going? Let's see. Topic of the day. Make a decision. We'll let this thing run for a second. When you jump on, give me a thumbs up. Tell me where you're coming from. What'd your workout look like today? Is today a recovery day? Was it a workout day? Tell me what you got. What'd your workout look like? What's your nutrition look like? Once again, if you value what I got going on, give me some thumbs up, drop some hearts down, like it, share it, be awesome, change up the algorithm that we got going on that always trumps us. All right. So once again, when you come on, if you're watching live, give me a 1 down below. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2 down below, and if you're first timer on here, drop a 3 down below. I'd love to connect with you, and I'll see where you're at. If there's anything I can do, once again, Coach Baum here, Frank Baumholtz. I've been a high school strength coach and PE teacher for 21 years, run my own gym. I love doing these Lunch with Baum just because I can, if I can breathe a little positivity into your day, brighten your day, give you a little bit of energy, that's what I love to do. So, but for me, the topic of the day today is make a decision. Why do so many people fail? It's because they don't start. A while back, we were talking about we always have this thing in our head, right? We got an idea and it pops in our head, and a lot of times, we don't write it down. I always say, the power of the pen or the pencil. So many people, we've been doing goal setting with my students and athletes and clients because most people don't write their goals down. And the biggest thing is people don't start. You have to have intent. You have to have passion. You got to go out and make it happen. You can't just sit back and wish for it. That's why so many people are sick and out of shape, is they keep wishing and keep making excuses why they can't do it and say, oh, I probably should, but they never do. You got to do it. Just do it. It's about the action. People, you want to lose weight? Get out and move. Don't overeat. Go do it. You want to get better in the weight room? You got to get after it. You got to make the decision to go do it. But what are some of the things? The barriers that people. It's always about what are the barriers that come from someone. One of the things is whenever you have to measure what you're trying to attain. How are you going to measure it? We did in class today. We brought out the electronic timer and giving the kids a measurable number. So in the whole sport performance world, right? We want to get bigger, faster, stronger. Well, how are you going to measure it? Well, speed's a great indicator. So we set up the timer, and it's a 10-yard start, and acceleration. We give them a number, and over time, what's the goal? Obviously, we want to get bigger and stronger in the weight room, but we also want to maintain and improve speed and acceleration. So if we can get somebody bigger, and we can also get somebody faster, bam, there's where the magic happens, right? So, but it's got to be measurable. You got to do it. You got to go out. Most folks, they would never go time their 10-yard dash. We talk about the 40, and then we got 100 in track and whatnot, but we don't have these little small measures. So what I'm doing is putting in place over the next couple of weeks is to give my students and clients a measurable number so that they can check improvement. Sure, we got ups and downs in our training cycles, but the biggest thing, it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's in your business, whether it's in with your nutrition, whether it's with your weight, whether it's with your performance in the weight room. If you want to get better at something, you got to measure it, and you got to do it. You got to take action. Why do people fail? Because there's no action. They don't go and make things happen. So you got to make it happen, right? So, but you got to have a plan in place. I talk about this all the time. Go back and look at my last several Lunch with Bombs about setting goals, making sure they're measurable, they're attainable. A lot of times people are too unrealistic about the things that they do, and then they get into it, and all of a sudden that idea that they had is unrealistic, and then they give up because they're like, well, I'll never get there, so why work hard? It's like folks will spend so much time not working. So it's like they're gonna work at not working to not do work, and it's no wonder why people fail, right? So the biggest thing is you got to have a plan, you got to work the plan, you got to have intent, and whatever you're doing, have something measurable. Write your goals down, all right? And you got to take action. If there's any, don't wait till the new year. Everybody says, oh, I'll start my New Year's resolution, or I'll set a new goal at the new year. No, you won't. No, you won't. Only 3% of the population actually writes their goals down. All right, that's why I had my students write a goal board, vision board in the weight room. That's why I had them write individual goals down, because if it's just an idea, I tell my students all the time, a goal without a plan is just a wish, and vice versa. You know, if I got a great idea with no plan, or a plan with no idea, it's like it's never going to work. You know, even a lot of the programs that aren't very good, why do some people have success? And anybody would look at the program and is like, really? That program? Well, a good program done poorly is better than a great program that's no one does it very well. So you got to go, you got to do it. That's all I can say, is you got to do it. You know, if you need help, or you got to ask. I think I saw them about yesterday. It's like, there are too many good coaches, teachers, people, your parents, people that have experienced it before, for you to not ask for help. It is crazy. Can't lose weight? Ask somebody who's lost weight. When you're sick, what do? You go to the doctor. When your cars break down, what do you go to you go to the doctor. You know, there's not many people that try to, there's not many people that, you know, if their car breaks down, they're gonna go to the people doctor. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Right? You know, you're going to go to somebody that actually knows what they're doing. So do the same thing. If you're unsure about something, you know, go do it. Be careful with the YouTube knowledge. Now, it'll work in a lot of cases, but if you're going out every single time something comes up that you're unsure of, and you're going to get snake bit at some point. But, you know, the whole point of today is take action. Go out and do it. All right? If you just sit back and wait, it's never going to happen. I was talking with someone the other day. They said, how about tomorrow? I'll come in tomorrow. I said, you said that 3 weeks ago. You said you were going to come in Saturday, and you said, I'll come in next Saturday. No, you won't. If you don't do it, write it in your planner. All right? If you can get it done in the next 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, if you got a phone call or somebody that you got to make right now, do it. A little while ago, it was weeks ago, I think, who was it? Maybe Luke Curry was talking about it. Use this tactic. All right, it's 5-4, and I've written about this a whole bunch too. And it works 100%. If you have an idea of something that you got to get done, you have 5 seconds to turn it into action, and you got to say it out loud with intent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and then go do it right then. 5 seconds, right now, do it. Try it. If you got something to do right now, say that to yourself. 5, count backwards from 5 to 1, and say go out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and just go do it. Make a phone call, go to whatever errand you got to run. If you can get it done right now in the next couple of minutes, do it. Don't wait. All right? It's crazy that we, and I'm guilty of it too. There's a lot of things that I got going on that it's like, I'll do it later. And then, later ends up at the MVP, and I'm with the kids, and I end up back home, and I'm doing jobs around the house, and then all of a sudden, it was like, man, I was 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks later, and I should have done it 2 weeks ago. So the whole point is, like, you got to take action. You got to do it right now. All right, don't wait. If you've been, I've been talking a whole bunch, and it doesn't matter what it is. If it's about your, weight loss, or it's about, you want to get better with your nutrition, you're a soccer athlete, and you want to work on better foot skills, then get a ladder out, get to the weight room, get a little extra work in. Do it though. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna wrap up, but Lunch with Baum. Once again, if you value what I got going on, please like it, share it, drop me some thumbs up. That helps kind of switch up the algorithms. And then just kind of lastly, if you're watching live, drop me a 1. If you're watching the replay, number 2. And then if it's a first timer, I want to connect with you, drop a 3. And then last little thing, if you've been watching any of my posts, we're giving away some free samples of our nutritionals, protein, nutritional drink, etc., etc. If you're interested in that stuff, drop a comment down below, or go back to one of my last posts and check that out, because one of the biggest things that I've always found is that, number one, You got to train hard and you got to train smart, and it always starts with nutrition. So eat lean, clean, and green, and then fill in the gaps with the best nutritionals on the market, because guaranteed everyone is deficient in one. Oh, there we go, blowing up, tipping over. Deficient in one way or another. So once again, I appreciate all you. Lunch with Baum is out. Like and share. I've got a one tomorrow. How do you recharge your battery? All right, we'll talk about that. All right, Cade, what's happening? You came on late, buddy, but I gotta run. So how's it going up there in northern Washington? Drop me a comment down. Love you guys. We'll be out back tomorrow.